Good luck to them. Not normally known for its trailblazing attitude, though, the English cricket hierarchy may be turning to technology for the upcoming Ashes series. It's possible that video replays may be used during the tour after the TV eye proved successful during the Australians' recent trip to New Zealand.
Australian Cricket Board Chairman Alan Crompton and new Chief Executive Graham Halbish made the announcement this afternoon. However, it's far from certain that the TV eye will be used. Supposedly, there are differences between the system used in New Zealand and the one proposed for England. Australian coach Bob Simpson says after initial apprehension, the video system has the full support of the players.
We were very, very happy with it. It's a much fairer system. It takes any animosity out of decisions and generally, I think, makes life easier for both the players and the umpire.
Simpson says he has no qualms about trying different systems in a bid to find the best before one standard is imposed.
It seemed to work well in New Zealand. We hear England have got some other thoughts about it. Well, I think we've got to have a look at those and then work out what is the best before it's introduced as a standard form throughout the world.
On another matter, the long-running saga of player payments seems as though it's been resolved to everyone's satisfaction.
All the players are very happy with what they're going to receive in England. I wouldn't mind being a player myself these days. But they seem to be happy, and that's a good thing. I think the players always deserve as much money as the game can afford to play them.
Turning now to football around the country and in the AFL, North Melbourne has shown just how much they've improved lately, winning by just a point the last time they met. The Kangaroos kicked straighter tonight and they were much too strong for Richmond and they won there by 37 points. In Sydney, in tonight's Rugby League Origin match, City blitzed Country 7-0, and in the firsts in that, the scoreline was 40-4. City put behind them the shock of last year's twin game loss to the boys from the bush. Still to come, we have the weather for the long weekend and the song to ease you into the break.
Act of patricide.
You're the prime suspect in the murder of your father.
Or the final act of a bitter enemy. There are many suspects, but only one murderer.
You inherit everything.
Murder, She Wrote, Saturday on Southern Cross.
Can you believe this? This book for just 10 cents, and it's the real thing. The world-renowned Funk & Wagnall's new encyclopedia. And volume 1 is yours for just 10 cents. Yes, 10 cents when you spend $10 or more at your Tucker Bag supermarket this week. A good education can be very expensive, so this really can help your family's budget. Does Tucker Bag save you money? That's one thing you won't need to look up in your Funk & Wagnall's. Just spend $10 or more, and volume 1 is yours for just 10 cents. You can believe it.
Look out for you at Tucker Bag.
The National Music for Youth Festival is in Warrnambool on the 1st and 2nd of May. Come and see young musicians from across Australia and local artists at this exciting event. Rock bands, classical musicians, singers, choirs, guitarists and other rising stars in all styles of music will be performing. The City of Warrnambool is proud to present this premier youth music event. For all details, contact the Warrnambool Performing Arts Centre. Music for Youth is proudly sponsored by Myer Stores and BHP Petroleum and supported by the Southern Cross Network, Way FM and 3YB.
Look at my new friend, Happy Dragon. Happy is free from the nice people at St. George. Mummy and Daddy just opened a Freedom account and they got this Happy. And they also got daily interest, checkbook, 24-hour cash, and no account keeping fees, and lots more. So they're happy and I'm happy too. What a great idea, St. George.
It's a Nikon real deal with special prices and exclusive bonuses on Nikon cameras. Whether it's out on the land, down on the beach or celebrating a birthday, Nikon's new AF200 gives you great Nikon quality at a value price. With a touch of a button, Nikon Zoom 100 gives you everything from an exciting panoramic to a fantastic close-up. Auto or manual, it's all up to you with Nikon's 401 outfit. It's everything you need for pictures you'd be proud to show. Nikon's real deal, only at your Wizard camera store, Ballarat, Horsham and Warrnambool.
Get back.
What he witnessed.
Tell me everything you saw.
What they now suspected.
A little neighborhood murder,
may be enough to kill them.
What do we do?
8:30 Saturday, Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller, Rear Window, on Southern Cross.
The weather details now, and much of Australia is in for a dry weekend. Again today, there was no rain in any of the major cities. The story goes on, doesn't it? It was hot in Melbourne, Adelaide and Darwin. An upper-level disturbance produced high cloud over Queensland today. An advancing cold front brought the cloud to South Australia as well. And while the cold front will help erode the high over the Tasman Sea, another high has begun to form in the Bight. It'll be wet and windy tomorrow in Cairns, but mostly fine in Townsville and Brisbane, mid to high 20s. Early fog, then fine in Newcastle, Sydney and Wollongong. Canberra and Albury also fine tomorrow. A few showers expected for Ballarat, and the showers are developing in Geelong as well. Melbourne will be mainly fine again, and Hobart an early shower and then fine. In Adelaide, cloudy periods expected, a shower or two but clearing in Mount Gambier. Those temperatures warmish, fine and staying hot in Darwin and Alice Springs as well tomorrow. And it will be fine throughout WA as well. Perth 24, Port Hedland still hot, 39 degrees. On Sunday, it will be dry in all the major cities. Maximum temperatures range from 20 in Canberra to 25 in Brisbane, Melbourne and Adelaide. Little change on Monday if you're flying interstate, although Sydney, Adelaide and Perth will be a bit warmer. Overseas today, it was cloudy in London, Tokyo, New York. It was clear in Rome and LA. And that's the 10 Eyewitness News for this Friday night. Join us for more news tomorrow at 6 p.m. And to ease you into this Anzac holiday weekend, a feature from our video hits show by Faith No More, and it's called Easy. Have a good one. I'm Ann Fulwood. I'll see you Monday. Good luck.
This program was brought to you by the new Nissan Pulsar.
Nothing compares to you.
Two cops, the classic mismatch.
Hey, honey.
But here, there's a difference.
Jump in the back seat now.
One smarter than the other.
It's okay.
James Belushi and Married with Children's Ed O'Neill. Hilarious fun with K9.
8:30 Sunday.
The Mitsubishi NBL Challenge is brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors.
Listen!
Good evening and welcome to the Newcastle Entertainment Centre for round 2 Mitsubishi Challenge.